it's Patty with Better Living with Patty. Today's Tuesday and it's my day. I just want to talk to you about, Rich and I have gone through some blood tests and some tests, and we both, you're at the 60 mark and we have some health issues. So Rich and I decided, sorry about that, Richard and I decided to change our lifestyle. And I remember that I had this book, Make Life Food Simple. And I was following Dr. Living Good for a while, and I just stopped watching him. But anyway, I got back onto YouTube with him, and today, and Rich and I are going to, don't mind my hair, it needs a haircut. But Rich and I are going to start trying to do a lot better with our eating habits and our vitamins. Wait 1 second. Okay, I'm back. With vitamins. So I went online, and I remember I had that book, and I was watching him today, and he says, omega-3 fatty acid, and I think I have it here somewhere. Vitamin D. Oh, I got vitamin D. Oh, I need them. Fatty acid and more vitamin D. I didn't know I had all those vitamin D. Apple cider vinegar. Zinc. Okay. Q10. This here, this vitamin here, you take 2 tablets on an empty stomach, and what this does is it's a growth hormone, and it doesn't make you young, but it makes you, it grows your cells, and they restore the cells and reproduce the cells. The doctor, it's GLUTATHIONE. You take 2 tablets on an empty stomach in the morning, and the doctor, I go to a doctor that I think he's doesn't like a lot of medicine, so he had this in intravenous form, and I would have had to take it. I would have had to go up to Ocala, which is about 40 miles up where we live, and every day for 2 weeks, and get this intravenously. And he said I could take it pill-wise, but it wouldn't be as effective. So I said to him, how much is the intravenous? And he said, it's $125 a week, which, long story short, that wasn't in our budget. So, omega-3 fatty acid, I don't have that, but I have just fish oil, and I don't think it's omega-3. But, so we have to get omega-3 fatty acid, because if you put this omega-3 fatty acid with Temerol, it helps. It's better than Tylenol, Advil, Motrin, all those. It takes away, it works just the same way as those do for pain. So if you have arthritis and you have these two, this one's a pretty good brand. The only problem with this one, you have to take 2 a day, I think. Wait a minute, 1 tablet. What does it say? 1 tablet. Let's take the glasses off. Serving 1 tablet daily. I guess you only take 1 tablet. I thought you had to take 2 or 3. I thought. No, wait a minute. 1 tablet. Yeah, 3 times a day. But the only problem I have with this one, and I'll show you the brand, it's really good. You can get it online. They're really, if you buy more of them, you get a break. It's called Bell Ridge. There's the company. The only problem I have with this one is when you open the bottle, you can smell the curcumin in it, and it's potent. So what I try to do is set them out the night before, or I put them in a pill box the night before so I can take these, because these are really, really strong, the smell. And then the fish oil, the Omega 3. They say you can take them 3 times a day, and it'll help you with your pain. And I have a lot of pain because I have arthritis in my lower spine. And then they suggest you take apple cider vinegar. I can't drink it. I mean, there's people that can drink this stuff. But I found it's the same company that does the other pill. These don't smell as bad. They're about yay big. They're not bad. But I think you have to take 3 of these too, I think. Let's see. 1 tablet. Yeah, 1 tablet 3 times a day. So this is like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner one too. So, you know, I take it this way because I just can't get myself to drink it. My cousin says put it in water, put in your drink in the morning, whatever. I just can't do it. This is vitamin C. This is the really intense one. It's like that size. That vitamin C smells. It's 500 milligrams, and I think you have to take 3 of these too a day. No, 2 of these a day. My mom and my brother always took the chewable ones, but these are the better quality. What's his name? Yeah, it escapes me. Flavor City. His name is Bobby, I guess it is. It's Bobby approved. This is Bobby approved. And I think you can buy this. I think I bought this at Thrive Market. So it's good. It's glass in here. It's one of the better vitamin C's. And then zinc. This is another one from Thrive Market. Zinc is very good for you. It helps with the it helps build up your immune system. And again, I think you have to take 2 of these. You take 1 tablet with beverage. Take at any time through the day. Oh, so you don't have to take more than 1. So this is a 1-timer. This is very good because it's organic. It's heart healthy. You know, it's all the approval. And again, it's a tablet. Oh no, it's not a tablet. I'm sorry. It's a capsule. You gotta watch zinc though. Just be careful of zinc because it can affect your stomach, and sometimes you have to just lay off of it for a while, and then it'll get better. You know, that's the only thing with zinc. That was our combo when the virus was getting around. Vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, and what was the other thing? Vitamin C. Oh, apple cider vinegar and Q10. Q10. A lot of people don't really suggest Q10. It's heart healthy. You know, Rich takes it, and it's a little pill like this. Again, it's from that company, and they're pretty good. You know, if you bundle your pills, it's cheaper, you know. But that's Richard's Q10, and then vitamin D, which I didn't know I had. So the vitamin D, I need to take vitamin D because I have a vitamin D deficiency. And I know you're going to say, well, you live in Florida, you shouldn't have a deficiency. You know, you got the sun, you got this, you got that. Well, for some reason, I guess because I'm a diabetic, the diabetes takes the vitamin D out of my body. That and vitamin B12. I got a deficiency of vitamin B12. The vitamin D isn't that big. It's just a little pill like that. I have to take 400 milligrams. So I have to take 2 of these I take them in the morning because it's easier for me to take them in the morning. Because if I had to take them like at noontime or something, I would forget. So that's our vitamins. There's only about 6 or 7. So that's what we take. We used to take a multivitamin, but I haven't found a good multivitamin on the market. And I have to really search because I really haven't found a good multivitamin. And, you know, most of these people that I watch now, there's one called Mastering Diabetes and Dr. Livingston. They say you are what you eat. And I'm starting to think that because, you know, here we are, we get a good piece of, we think is a good piece of steak when we go out or we do something. And, you know, Rich and I eat grass-fed beef now. We hardly ever eat other than grass-fed beef. And then we also have free-range chicken that's organic. So, you know, we eat that. And then we don't eat too much pork. We used to have a lot of pork chops, like we would have pork chop every 3 days or something like that. We'd have some kind of pork. We don't eat too much bacon anymore. If we do eat bacon, I'm going to try to eat the turkey bacon. If anybody knows what it tastes like, please give us a comment. And then, you know, because anymore things are so expensive that, you know, if it's not that great, why, you know, purchase it, you know? So his first chapter in this is called Chronic Diseases. And a lot of them is high triglycerides, high blood pressure, high blood sugars, low blood sugar, high insulin. You know, so there's a whole bunch of different things here. And, you know, and we are what we eat. It really is true because, like, you run out. On Sundays, it's really crazy. We go to church in the morning. We go to Sunday school. So we have to leave the house here by 8:30. So we go to Sunday school, then we go to church, then we go home, and then we, then we go home, and then you have to be back in church by 6 o'clock, so we either eat before we go, which we're never hungry because we've just eaten at 12:30, so we have to come back at night and eat, so we really don't have time to eat really good on Sunday. And I can feel it the next day, which today's Monday, and it takes a toll on you because it's like you're constantly running and doing and stuff on Sunday. So, and with I'm not complaining, but with my spine, it's really hard for me to revamp on Monday. So usually Monday is my relaxing day, and I usually just take it easy. So, but I'm going to read this book. And I'm going to read it again. I read it the first time. And I have another one of his books coming that's free. So if you go on his website and you want a free book, and you can get this one for very little money. He also has a monthly diet. You can join and get, you know, he talks to you and stuff. And that's like $27 right now. It's half price. So, you know, we'll see how this, I just want to read the books. I don't want people to know, you know, everything, every nitty-gritty thing about this, that, and the other thing. So, Rich and I are going to try to keep on this because we feel like we have to do something. And everything is so expensive right now. And, we went to the store, and I just wanted those little cube steaks. You know, those little, I call them cube steaks, but I think they're called chopsteaks. I think they make, is it country steaks with them. But anyway, I just wanted them, and 2 of them, and they weren't that big. So 2 of them it was like $13.95 or something like that. I said, forget it. Oh, I'm sorry. I said, forget it, you know, they can keep it. So I didn't buy them, but things like that, sometimes you want to eat something like that, you know. I saw those minute steaks. Remember those steak'em sandwiches you used to make? I saw them in the store, and they were quite expensive. I think that's what stopped me. But I remember they're like little pieces of, like a sheet of plastic or paper. It was real thin. They were kind of expensive. I mean, it was the small package, and they wanted something like almost $20 for like it was a small package of maybe 13 of them or something. It was very expensive, I thought. Right now, everything's going up in price. Diesel right now here in Florida is $5.19 a gallon, and these trucks to fill them are like, you know, some of these trucks are 500-gallon trucks or 1,000-gallon trucks. So you're talking a lot of money, and if you're an owner-operator, that's a big chunk out of your, you know, even to the tires right now are expensive. So we finally got our car working well. So we're hoping that it stays working well. I have a car dealer that keeps calling me, wants me to sell my car to them and get a new car. But the prices of new cars are outrageous. So anyway, I'm getting off the beaten track. And today I have a tendency to do that, so I have to be very careful on Monday. We're going to try eating differently. We're going to try to, like today we had a salad for lunch. This morning we had scrambled eggs, no bread. So tonight we're going to make chicken. I have to use up the spaghetti that I have in the cupboard, this thin spaghetti. So I'm going to probably make a little spaghetti and see how that goes. I really don't want to do that because it's going to spike my sugar, I know. But I have it in the cupboard, and I just can't throw food away now. So I have to use it, and I'll use it sparingly. I won't go haywire with it, but, so, that's what we'll have for supper tonight. And then tomorrow we'll have like oatmeal or something for breakfast. I bought very good healthy granola bars. They're not really granola bars. They're like a fruit bar with nuts in it. And I'm getting messages up on top. That's why I looked. They're pretty healthy and they're pretty tasty. There's like 1% sugar in them. Oh, if you need to find out if it's good or not, the guy from Flay City, Bobby, he has an app called Bobby Approved, and you can scan any thing in the grocery store, and it'll come up and tell you if it's approved, or if it's not approved, it'll tell you why it's not approved. That's very helpful. The biggest thing with me and Rich is we like our condiments. So, like Richie really likes mustard, so we have to find a sugar-free mustard. And I think Thrive Market has something that's sugar-free. And then we have to find, I did find a sugar-free ketchup. It was very tasty. You really couldn't tell the difference. But the biggest thing is going to be for me, because I always like my Duke mayonnaise or Hellmann's mayonnaise. So I'm going to have to go with an avocado mayonnaise. It's cleaner, it has no sugar, and, I've switched over with I showed you with my salad dressings. We had 3 of them today, a garlic blend one, a ranch one that only had 1 gram of sugar. Richard had that. Richard likes ranch. I had the garlic one. That had 2 grams of sugar. And then the third one, neither one of us had, but that only had like 1 gram of sugar. Not a gram, just a little bit of sugar. And I got them at one at Costco's, which I think you can get at Walmart, or because it's got avocados in it. So I think I've seen it at Walmart or Sam's or something like that. I don't go to Sam's, but anyway, Walmart. And then we had a nice salad. No tomatoes. Tomatoes are an anti-inflammatory, which both of us really, Richard has bad knees and I have my back. So we don't eat tomatoes anymore because of that. And then we don't eat any what they call dark vegetables, which is like eggplant, and my brother loves eggplant, and things like that. And I'm trying to stay away from any kind of fruit or vegetable that spikes my blood sugar, which I found out bananas spike your blood sugar and things like that. So we're trying. You know, we don't want to, I want to get off the pills. Like I'm on too many pills. I have a pill to breathe. I have a pill to, you know, for the pain. And then they want to send me to a pain specialist. So that's going to be like a lot of pills. And I just don't want to, I don't want any more pills. I'm done with pills. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, if I do this right, I'll be thinner, hopefully by my birthday, and healthier. I walk sometimes with a walker or 2 sticks, so I want to get back to walking without a walker or 2 sticks. I want to feel healthy. I don't want to feel pain no more, and I've made my mind up to do this, and we'll see how it goes. And I'm very strong-minded right now, so I'm going to do this, because I don't know if it was Dr. Living Good or the other gentleman from the Mastering Diabetes, but they said for every pound that you have on your belly, it's like 4 pounds of weights put on your knees, your joints, your hips, your ankles. So if you have a big belly and your belly weighs, let's say your torso, your belly probably weighs the most, because your arms and stuff, if you're overweight, probably only weighs about maybe 15 pounds each. So, you know, so your torso is probably, I'm going to say your torso is probably about 70% of your weight, because most people get it in their bellies. So you figure if you're 70 pounds overweight in your belly, or no, say, okay, let's put it this way. Say you're 50 pounds overweight. And so that means your torso is probably about, you know, give or take, probably about 35 pounds of weight there in your stomach area. So if you do the math and you times that by 4, you're looking at about 160 pounds of weight there on your knees, your hips, your ankles, and your feet. So it makes a lot of sense, because your body's just like crushing together there. So, you know, and it's harder for your spine to work, and, you know, so, yeah, we're going to try to lower and, you know, eat healthier, eat simple, and see how that does. We're going to try to eat more fruit and vegetables, but the clean fruits and vegetables, clean protein, you know, and I've been buying stuff that, you know, is grass-fed and, you know, cage-free. Yeah, the eggs are about 45 cents more a dozen, but they taste, man, I had sent Richard into the store, and I forgot to tell him to get the cage-free eggs, you know, the free-range eggs, and he got just a regular egg because they were cheaper, and they were only 40 cents cheaper, but Richard, it was 40 cents. So I didn't say nothing like, oh man, we got the wrong, you know. So we cooked them up and we had them, thank goodness, the last of the dozen tonight. So this morning, so you can really tell the difference. Like the free range eggs they're darker yellow. They have a better taste to them. You know, all around better tasting and everything. And believe it or not, you can go with 1 egg with a free range egg versus most likely you'd have to have 2 or so. So, and I buy milk organic. I buy it whole milk. And I also buy, now, I used to do Coffee Mate. Then I read how much sugar is in Coffee Mate. I couldn't believe, if you only put 1 teaspoon of Coffee Mate in your coffee or tea, it's like putting 5 teaspoons of sugar in your drink every day. So I did away with that, and I'm on half and half, organic half and half, which you basically can cook with that. You know, you can put it in your sweet potatoes. You can't have white potatoes because that spikes your sugar. So, you know, we're learning to do a lot of different things. Richard likes blueberries, and I like blueberries too, but I don't, sometimes they have a bitter taste, so I'm looking at fruits and vegetables differently. Like I'm deciding, like somebody told me you should buy blueberries organic, so we're going to look at some organic places. There's some places that you can pick them yourself, and there's organic ones, and they might be a little bit more like the eggs, 40 cents more, but you don't eat as much. Like I have a thing of, I guess you'd call it a vegetable medley. I got like celery in it, carrots in it, things like that. Well, carrots are dark, but I got to finish them up. And, you know, you make a little dip for it. And you come in and instead of eating crackers or chips or potatoes or pretzels, you just grab a couple of that, like 1 or 2 celeries with the dip is really enough for me. I don't like celery. I don't like the toughness or the stringiness to celery. But Richard loves them. And Richard also likes radishes, so I got a bunch of radishes, organic. And I washed them, and he eats them like candy. He eats them like they're like little jelly beans or something. More power to him. Radishes have a unique taste to them, I'm going to say. Sometimes they can be like, you know, knock you over, and then other times they're pretty good. So it's just where you get your radishes, and, you know. And I also buy raw honey, and I buy it locally. So like when you get, I have allergies right now, but if you get cold or sick, if you have raw honey and local, it'll help you fight it off more than others. So I do that, and so basically I'm not changing too much, but I'm changing the quantity of what we're doing. We're getting rid of our prepared meats and stuff like that. I used to buy cold cuts, so we're getting rid of them, and, you know, just a little stuff like that. You have to figure out, you have to be smart. Like you can make chicken salad for lunch, and you know, you mix it up and you put it in between 2 things of lettuce, and that's your bread. I think Richard's got celiac because he eats bread and he gets sick to his stomach. So we're going to do away with our bread. And that's going to say bread is expensive right now. Bread is like $3 and some cents a loaf. So we're going to do away with bread. And that's good because our toaster just broke last week. So, and I don't want to buy a new toaster. So, you know, stuff like that. Just the little things, just changing little things like that. And, you know, we'll see how it goes. You know, the vegetables, I try to buy fresh or frozen. We really don't eat a lot of canned foods. We usually eat a lot of frozen or fresh vegetables. I got cabbage in there I got to do something with. Maybe I'll have stuffed cabbage. Stuff like that. Like, you have to think ahead what you're going to do with this stuff. I do have one thing in there that I ordered from Butcher Box. And I guess I'll have it for Easter. It's a pork roast. I don't want to buy ham. So it's a pork roast. So I think I'll take it out and have it for this Sunday. So we'll see how that goes. I know I'm rattling. It's getting longer and longer. But I just wanted to go over a few things. And I hope I can tell you that I lost 5 or 10 pounds. I'd be happy with 10 pounds a month. If I lose more, I'll even be happier. So stay tuned. You might see a skinnier Patti headshot or something. But we'll see how it goes, and we'll see. We just simply have to eat healthier, and that's the main thing. We can't afford candy and cookies in the house because. Oh, I gotta tell you this quick story, and then I'll let you go. Rich and I yesterday, we we had some errands to do after church. So Richard says to me, "What do you want to do for lunch?" I said, "Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll stop and get something." So we were down in Leesburg, so we stopped at Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC. Well, first we stopped at Popeyes, and their 2-piece Popeyes with mashed potatoes and a drink was $10.59. I said, "Holy crow, that would be $20 just for 2 little value meals," or whatever you want to call it. So I said, forget it. So what's great about Leesburg, they got Popeyes here, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then Maryland's chicken right next to each other. So we go over to KFC, and their $5 box meals. Remember them? They were pretty good. You either got a breast and mashed potatoes, a cookie, and a drink, or you got 2 pieces of chicken, mashed potatoes, cookie, and a drink. Well, they've done away with the cookie, and it's $6.59 instead of $5. So Richard got the pot pie, and the pot pie didn't have the pie part on the bottom, and it was really a lot of gravy in it. And that's what he got in a drink. They didn't get, oh wait, he got a cookie. And that came to $6.59. And then I ordered the 2-piece dark meat, which was a thigh and a leg. Very small, you know. And I just felt like French fries. I know I shouldn't have got them, but I got French fries and a drink. And no cookie. Mine was the same price as Richard, $9.59. Yeah. Anyway, it came to $20 just for lunch. So I said to Richard, "Well, that's it. We can't do that no more. We're gonna have to bring stuff with us and eat it on the way home or whatever. Eat at home." I couldn't believe it. And then you know, of course, you eat late. We ate about 1:30, 2 o'clock. So we weren't hungry for dinner at 4 o'clock. So after church, we went out to dinner, and we went to Bob Evans in the Villages on 466. They were the rudest people I have ever seen in my life. She threw the straws at us, and she said to us, we're closing in a half hour. Well, I don't know why the girl that sat us didn't tell us that they were closing. But anyway, so we ordered, and it wasn't the best anymore. And Richard and I ordered half a sandwich and soup, both of us. And I got a drink and Richard didn't. I got lemonade because I just felt wanted lemonade. So, unsweetened lemonade. So anyway, the bill altogether came to $16.03. And then we left a $3 tip, so it was like $20 again. So I said to Richard, "Wow, this is like that was cheaper in a way but we had to leave a tip." I said, "I can't believe this." So then I said to Richard, "I guess we gotta make sure we have something at home, cooking in the crock pot or something," because I said it's crazy. I mean, I understand everything's going up because gas prices are up, and our gas prices were down, and now it was down to $3.89. I got gas the other day. It was $3.89, and then it's shooting back up to $4.09 again. But you know, once the reserve is over, it's going to be more. So anyway, that's my rambling today. So I hope everybody. I'm going to close now. So I hope everybody stays safe, stays healthy, and stays informed. This is Patti Maybe signing off. Goodbye.